Let's not take this easy.
Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophy as we crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. This is a surprising matchup. The proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team. An opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Owls offense will be the first up today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team,
What like favorite about that?
Wait to see what he does today.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense makes their way.
I tell you, it's not going to be easy.
All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at
they
the
impact
players for today's game and how
what?
they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
They already in.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
They're going to vote.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll run the option. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Very nice.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25.
Crap.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job
They're trying to go
finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a while.
It's a fake. Look at, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play.
Good job, man.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the
There we
quarterback
go.
time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pulls it in. It's Hart. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? They pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 25.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Hilltoppers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Hilltoppers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the
Good
offensive
job,
line
pass,
here,
Sid.
opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaking ankles with the spin move. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Set it down to the offense.
I mean, not the best running back, but he does make plays.
Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. One step back, caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, what a move. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Hilltoppers lining up here.
This is great.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's 3rd down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The offense really clicking here. It's a shotgun run call. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good.
Well, comfortable right out.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Yes, sir.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Should take it to sack. Wow.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll set up to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop in the deep. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped.
I thought
it would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Now it's second down here.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is
a
punt coverage team.
bad punt.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
All we gotta do is win. We're in the playoffs.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. We'll see. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Punt team ready to boot it away.
They're not done.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Now they'll run a draw play. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They become one-dimensional.
That's the third thrown by this QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, good job, man.
To have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like
They
this,
chose the wrong team to play on.
his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
I mean, they're going to a bowl
And
game,
he's set to kick the ball off now.
but they really did winning
Fields it
season.
inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And if they lose the bowl
Player
game,
was
it's just a
down
tie.
injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tailback with another carry. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. He'll throw it now. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good
They
job
could
of the
have
defender
caught
to break
that.
that up. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
That was just a bad
Tackled after a
pass.
short return at the 19, but a huge
I thought he was
takeaway in the
going
red
to make
zone.
it.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Park. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball down.
Another
Oh my
interception.
gosh.
That's his 4th tonight. And that's a solid
That was
return
a
after the
good
interception.
interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the single back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
It's over.
That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the kick is up and good. They take
I'm
on a
not doing
point to the lead.
substitutions. It's too late.
Kickoff team Game
might
on the field
just
getting
do
set now.
running back. But that's it.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Hilltoppers line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a
That
player.
was
You've
like
gotta
a
be able to throw the ball
punt.
downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Sticking with the running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the single back takes the handoff, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA.